Let her be a new mom. Let her fumble the ball a couple of times.
Get off her back.
Right, until she gets it right. Kudos to her for trying.
Like some people just tap out.
Right, she's trying. She ain't just handing the baby off to her 11 siblings and letting them raise the child. She's going to try to do this.
Big Rock got this, you hear me? Everybody make mistakes.
The opinions expressed in our content is for entertainment purposes only. We do not assume liability or endorse any of the third-party content used in our materials. Okay?
What's up, and welcome back to My 2 Cent. I am Miss O, and she is
Charisma.
And today, we are discussing Chrisean as a new mommy. A video has surfaced of her at Walmart. It's not favorable, but we're going to talk about it. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about the fact that Chrisean is a new mom.
Everybody make mistakes, period.
She's young, and she's a new mom. There is not a new mom out there, or a person when she was a new mom, that didn't make mistakes. Because Lord knows I did. It happens. New mommies, they don't have it all figured out just yet. Give her room to make mistakes. Give her some grace.
Man, your mind is racing 36 hours a day.
And then you got to think about this is Chrisean, y'all. We've been watching Chrisean Big Baby on, Crazy in Love. We done seen her on Baddies. We done seen how this girl moves, and she ain't got it all figured out in real life for herself. How you think she gonna have it figured out for her child?
I love my baby. He's a good baby. I'm gonna tighten up.
But let me just say this too: babies are resilient. That baby will be okay, and there are worse things that a new mom can do than what they're trying to say she did. I mean, there are moms that literally give the babies away, sell them for drugs.
Moms and fell asleep in the bed and rolled on the
right, rolled over on the baby or whatnot. There, moms that physically abuse the baby, on purpose type things. There's so many other bad things that could be happening to a child that you could tear a person down for.
Right.
At least Chrisean is trying.
This mommy shit is cool, but man, your mind is racing 36 hours a day. And then transitioning to being everything in my situation, I don't know. Like, everything is just overwhelming.
It's just the fact that everybody online, all the mommy of the years, best mommies of the years in the comments, all them people, the internet mommies is what I like to call them, just act like they just know everything. Those must be the ones that write books about how to do stuff with kids, whatever.
The ones that ain't got their kids.
That's what I'm saying. Those be the ones.
They ain't got your
they got
everything,
kids. Like everything to say or critique, and it's like I bet you've done worse in private. I bet you. If we put, it's just the fact that she's famous and the light is on her. My only advice is maybe as a new mom, maybe you should probably do. It's too much controversy. Maybe she should keep her stuff with the child off the internet, even though this wasn't a moment. Yeah, this wasn't her. Like I said, this a girl recording her, which was weird.
Like, instead of that lady recording me, she could have just helped me. I got a dog, 2 carts full of shit I need for my house.
But hey,
right. As I say, my thing too is all those mamas, fake ass mamas out there that think they had it together when they were new moms. They probably had help. Mm-hmm. If you had somebody deeply involved in raising your child with you, then you didn't do it by yourself. Mm-hmm. That person raised your child, and I guarantee you, the person that was helping you at some point was a new mom, and she effed up some things. Probably you. So let her be a new mom. Let her fumble the ball a couple of times.
Get off her back.
Right, until she gets it right. Because like I said, I give my kudos to her for trying.
Like some people just tap out.
Right, she's trying. She ain't just handing the baby off to her 11 siblings and letting them raise the child. She's going to try to do this, which brings me to our next topic. Our discussion is the fact that she is trying to do it herself, like she's trying to prove something. But she also mentioned that she did try to contact Blueface and for some help or whatnot, and he's falling back.
I'm calling my baby daddy. Is he helping? No. So I don't know why he's chiming in either.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
I think she can do that. I feel like he can do that because she's made it clear over the internet multiple times. She didn't want him at the birth. She didn't want him here. She didn't want his help. Don't call me and say you want my help after you done blast me and say you don't want me to help now. Now that you see that it's not cool doing it all by yourself. It's not. If it can be done, but that's not the idea. It's not
easy.
Yeah, and it's not the best interest of the kid. So, well, her, like she said, she calling him and he ain't messing with it. You want me out? He gonna be over there with what's up, baby mom name?
Jaden.
Over there with Jaden, his 2 kids over there, and being a family man over there.
Well, actually, I'm kind of with you on that too. I feel like you can't say I'm gonna do this by myself. I don't need nobody's help. And then when it gets hard, like you say, want to give him a call and be like, "Hey, why ain't you helping me or whatnot?" When you said you didn't want it.
I feel like that's a lot of mentality. A lot of females have not. I didn't make this baby by myself, but you're the same person saying you don't want this man around. You're making it difficult for him to be around. So what do you expect him to do?
But my thing is this: you got to understand her position in this. I understand why she did that. I understand why she made the statements. I'm gonna do it by myself because so far everything that Blueface does for her, he throws it in her face, and he makes her feel like she can't do it. So she is trying to prove that I can do this by myself. Now, my thing is this: she can still do it by herself with a little bit of help, or whatnot.
Well, who? From who?
From Blueface or anybody.
I
feel like
for our family.
I think like Blueface, they got that tick for tack type relationship or whatever. You said you don't want my help, well, I ain't doing nothing type of thing right now.
I think most men like that.
Probably so, but I don't know. Men who are like him, I would say, are definitely like that. But I understand her thing because everybody is betting against her, and then so far too, everything that someone has done for her, they've thrown it in her face. So she doesn't want anybody to be able to hold it over her head that when I helped raise this kid, or you couldn't do this and I did this or whatever. So I understand that is her reasoning behind saying she's going to do it by herself. She's trying to prove that she can do it by herself because there's so many people batting against her. And I think too, if Blueface made it easier for her, the line of communication, or he was such an asshole when he was around her, that maybe she would be more accepting to his side of the family being helpful. But they're just like the media. They use everything against her as well. So why would I want y'all to help me?
I think they both got a part to play. I don't think, like I said, I think she's doing stereotypical baby mama stuff too already. Like, well, you can't be around a kid, and no, this, that, or another. Okay, it's just I think he's not giving her the reaction that.
But she didn't say he couldn't be around a kid.
She did. She said they evil over there. I don't want you around my son. No, she said.
I'm saying now she's saying that, but I'm saying at that point
she even said it at the birth. She didn't want him around.
Yeah, but then they were cool.
And they got back uncool. And she
but I'm saying while she was at Walmart, supposedly they were in a cool space.
Yeah, but he's still in you don't want me to help. You want, like you said, you want to prove it. All right, do it. It's like I think she's not getting the reaction she wants. She wants him to help, but she don't want to have to ask him for help.
Right, I was about to say, I think that she wants him to,
but he's making her stand on it. Like, no, you don't want me to help. I'm not going to help, and I'm not going to ask.
But why? My thing is this: why be an ass like that?
Both of them?
No, for him. Like I said, you know Chrisean's mental more than we know her mental. You know her capabilities more than we would know. Mm-hmm. So my thing is this, kind of like with the not asking thing. You know the baby needs a bed. You know the baby needs diapers. You know the things the baby needs. Why don't that shit just show up on her doorstep?
In a utopia world,
I'm saying, but you claim to be a great dad and you're for your children. Take Chrisean out of the scenario or whatnot. Be that dad despite your baby mama. Like I said, why I gotta ask you for diapers when you know this baby need diapers? And you can see at this point, I don't think Chrisean is the type of baby mama that's gonna turn the shit down.
I think she is.
She thinks she would turn down
She got
diapers?
a point to prove.
No,
she's proving a point that I don't need you. I got it.
She's just saying I'm saying at this point where she's at Walmart after Walmart saying that she needs help. And she said she was calling him. So that must mean that she does need help. So I'm saying I don't think she would turn down diapers and a baby bed, turn down the things that she needs. She's just saying, why aren't you even trying? Why aren't you even if we beefing, you know the baby needs stuff.
Because that's one thing I don't like people do. Words have meaning. Be careful what you say. Some people might bypass and some people might not.
But here's the thing. That's me and you. That has nothing to do with the child. I could say
right,
all
but
kind of
you
mean
say
stuff.
You don't want me around the child, and you're making it hard for me to be around the child. What do you mean? It has everything. Yes, it does. Not. It starts from the birth. What are you talking about?
Not making. I'm saying. She said.
Even this point, but at this point, you said knowing Chrisean, she is emotional. She's all over the place.
Right.
1 minute she wants him around, 1 minute she doesn't. So just because they might get an argument on the phone, no, you can't be around. Who wants to live like that? Like, one day I could be around the kid, one day I can't. I don't want you here, this, that, and other. All right, you don't want me there. I'm not gonna help.
But I'm saying, I think from Chrisean's point of view, Charisma, is that Chrisean wants to see the effort, just like you said with the birth. Hold on, just like with the birth. She said, Chrisean. She said, Blueface was 2 hours away. Blueface knew where she was, knew that this was getting ready to go down. If he really wanted to be there, he could have been there.
That's not what he said in the interview.
That's not who said.
Blueface said. He said she, mind you, 2 hours away in a different state. The state, so 2 hours away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not Blueface. Chrisean was in there. She was in the other state in labor. She did not tell him. He found out in the world just like everybody else.
That she was having a baby.
Yeah. So that's different. Why do I have to find out through the world? You didn't communicate that you wanted me to know, hey, be on the way, I'm about to be in labor. You didn't do that. So I'm like, it's parts of play. She's being spiteful and playing the spiteful baby mama game too.
We're 2 hours away from each other. It shouldn't stop you. Nothing should stop you from seeing your kid. That's it. If you really care about having kids and shit or whatever, and this is your baby, I would think like it don't matter what we're going through, you gonna show up. Fuck. You never know. I would have put you. He would have been a fucking Jonathan Jr. Jonathan wasn't there. Fuck, he's Big Rock, Chrisean Jr. now. Like, you weird. Like, what are you doing? Like, you cannot be there when I'm pushing the baby out. Sorry. That shit is for like, that shit is intentional. That shit is intense. I need love, real love. I don't need a nigga ready to whip a camera out because his career is dying. Like, I just need real love. I'm setting boundaries. Of course, you can see your kid. Of course, whatever. I don't need no child support. I don't need no support from you.
That's like, it's not all him.
Right, I said, I don't believe that neither one of them are innocent or guilty, you know, more so than the next person.
Right, even
They're
with
both are parts of playing it. But I just think that
even with the thing where she's like, oh, why? What's the point? I just want him to put effort. Why say you don't want him there, then want him to put effort for it? If it's for the child, keep it for the child. Let him be there for the child. Don't want to make him try to crawl and gravel like, let me do. It's unnecessary.
Have you met Blueface?
Have you met Blueface? No, we have not.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Have you seen the things that he's put her through that put you in that mind frame? Like even with the birth thing, about her not wanting him around because of the energy that he brings, type things. I understand it on both sides of the coin. You've been an ass up every single day, up until the moment I went into labor. The last conversation they had, he was probably an ass. I understand not wanting to be around that energy. It's like, Blueface, you caused this whirlwind your damn self as well.
And let's go both ends. Right. Consequences and actions.
But at the end of the day, the most important little person in the scenario is the baby. Blueface said, despite what Chrisean thinks about him, or what she says, or what she does, he said he was going to be a father to his child.
So the hardest part is definitely like staying consistent, like 18 years, like playing the same role, not drifting off or letting other relationships dictate the relationship with your child. So that's probably the hardest part. Not really the kid. The hardest part is everything around it.
So be a damn father to your child despite what she says or what she does or doesn't want. You show the effort. Drop the shit off and go on about your business. I did what I was supposed to do.
That means he's just supposed to be there financially?
No, that just means that's my effort. You can't never say that I did not do. All you can say at this point is that when I did, you didn't want it, you threw it away, you this, that, and the other. I did what I was supposed to do, and you were the problem, not me. That's what I'm saying. As far as because you got so many fathers out.
The best thing they need to do is go to court, because they're not gonna get it right. Go to court.
Yeah, definitely. But right now, the court is social media, so we judging.
Turn that shit off.
We judging right now and telling everybody what they should and shouldn't do.
Nah,
I'm just saying.
They both need to grow up.
Oh, definitely. Like I say, but I get it. I get where she is. I get her trying to prove something because of what she's gone through.
Big Rock got this.
Hey y'all, like, comment, and subscribe if you're messing with the vibe. See ya.